NAACP laid out 5 critical areas in regard to police reform they will be focusing on as they work to change the culture of policing. Texas State NAACP has issued a detailed plan to reform policing throughout the state, with the goal of creating a culture in policing that fully respects African American Texans.
We try to put comprehensive recommendations out there, but we're not anti-police by any stretch of imagination. We are pro-police. We want good police.
The Change the World Texas plan includes 5 critical areas of action, from community engagement, legislative action, and police training.
We think we'll help police by getting rid of the bad police, and maybe it's something they can't do because they work with them. And so we need to come out and identify the bad ones and get rid of them so that we can all, walk together arm in arm.
The plan mentions a Texas A&M University study looking at whether race matters when it comes to the use of force. The study reveals white officers use force 5 times more often on average than black officers and fired their guns twice as often when responding to similar calls.
We ask essentially, does race matter? If race doesn't matter, if calls in black neighborhoods are more dangerous, white and black officers should be scaling up their use of force exactly by the same amount.
The NAACP says this study sheds light on the flaws within the system, specifically officer training and evaluation, which is a key area focus of the plan.
Texas law that requires the in-service training, and 8 hours of sensitivity training is part of that 40 hours. But we still have this actually going on here and other places around the country. So something's not going right with that.
In Bryan and College Station, black community members believe engagement from officers should be top priority.
I actually have the officers that are patrolling the areas actually get out their car and knock on doors sometimes, meet the kids and the families that are in their area, so if they ever do have a problem, they'll feel comfortable reaching out to that officer.
One important step of the plan is reaching out and creating conversations involving different races, religions, and beliefs, with the hope that those conversations will yield truth and reconciliation initiatives in communities across the state. The Texas NAACP hopes the Change the World Texas plan will set an example for other states to follow in an effort to reform policing in the country. Reporting in the Brazos Valley Bureau, Hallie Jones, 25 News.